Salt City Coffee. Check that out. Cleanliness is everything. Sucker for good spoons, right? Yo, what is up everyone? It's your boy Connor from Single Sip American Coffee Trip. We are in Syracuse, New York in front of Salt City Coffee. Last two places I was at, definitely, they were getting progressively better, but they just really didn't add up with the experience. You know, the first place, just was treated like garbage and got a garbage drink. It was just very disorganized, very much like there was just so many things that were going wrong, especially with like cleanliness, presentation, integration, milk steaming, all of that. And then Cafe Kubal definitely took it a step up. There was a really great swan pour there, but as far as that milk breakdown go, there was a very obvious separation where that milk was definitely separate from the liquid below, and all I was getting was foam. Here, I feel like those problems are fixed. This integration looks a lot better. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stack tulip. You just want to check that out. One thing you will notice is there's a lot of tiger spotting on the top. And so that what that tells me is either the espresso was over extracted or it has something to do with their cleaning practices. So typically what I do once every single day when I'm breaking down the espresso machine, you have to back flush the espresso machine with Cafeza. You have to clean the screens, scrub everything down, run it through, purge the wands. Sometimes I really like to soak the steam wands overnight with hot water and Cafeza, or like 10 to 20 minutes, and then purge them because old milk residue can get stuck up there. Half the battle, and more than half the coffee shops that have gotten bad reviews, is in due part or wholly because of cleanliness. Cleanliness is everything in a coffee shop. These guys do look like they have a much better shot though. They roast their own stuff. It's all local. This is a nice presentation as well. We got a little spoon here. I'm a sucker for good spoons, right? Keep this shit in my pocket. And the jiggle test. This is a very, very flowy latte, but I really like the mug, this blue kind of Willcraft mug. I like these flat handles right here. And then the plate too, it kathunks. Pretty awesome. All right, I'm gonna give it a sip. Tell you what I think about it. By the way, these guys use, what's it called? Dark Magic, which is a blend of Ethiopian and Nicaraguan. And blends can kind of go either way from what I found at coffee shops. Either a blend is put together or it is crafted. When a blend is put together, there's no real emphasis or focus on how to actually balance out the characteristics of that espresso and how to make it work really well on an espresso machine. Because when you actually work with a blend, you're removing some of that volatility that a single origin coffee gives you trouble with. And so a lot of places, even really high-end places that have scored really well on American Coffee Trip, have developed their own blends specifically so that way they're easy to dial in, they taste very consistent, and it's something that they can present across the board. So these guys kind of doing a similar thing. Now, time to talk about this drink a little bit. I will say, so there are espresso tasting notes coming through. A little bit chocolatey. It's a very safe classic espresso profile. A little dried fruit, a little bit of chocolate. I don't taste any citrusy notes. The milk gives a decent creaminess, and the integration is pretty good. That tiger spotting isn't so great. It's not coming through too much into the drink, but it is enough to definitely take note of. Yeah. I'm going to give this place a score of 7.8. Going in for that second sip, another thing I like to note is if there's a little bit more body to the milk too, as well, that would definitely help it out. But overall, it's a very well-balanced latte. There's some tasting notes coming through. The milk isn't too inoffensive. It's not sour. It's at the right milk temperature. The integration is pretty good. Overall, I think this is a really good coffee drinking experience. There's just like a couple very small things that I think I would personally dial in, especially to get rid of that tiger spotting on the top. And I'd maybe actually go for a more aggressive dial in for the espresso to get more of those tasting notes that come through. Oh, it feels good. Finally, we got a nice coffee shop. I'm going to finish and spelunk this drink. And I'm going to keep exploring Syracuse. There's a few more shops to explore. I came into this thinking that this area was going to be a coffee destination, and it doesn't appear to have that real drive for it. And I think Salt City Coffee is a move in the right direction, absolutely. What would help is if they had better competition to push them further, it would make everyone better. And that's something I admire greatly about the Troy scene and the Albany scene. Albany, as disconnected as it is, Troy, as cohesive as it is, they're both really cool areas. Well, with that being said, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.